This is In Depth. We have yearned for a great escape considering what has happened during the past 12 months in this country and the world. What better way than to immerse ourselves in a staple of entertainment, the movies? It has been different, though, this time around. Today, the Oscar nods were announced, and joining me, our longtime movie critic and analyst Jim Hunter with the University of Southern Indiana. Jim, good to see you. First, millions of Americans have grabbed their Fire Sticks and their Roku remotes and have seen a limited number of new releases. But is it fair to say that millions have not done this and have not seen the movies that will highlight the Academy Awards? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's definitely true. And that's part of sort of a larger pattern that has gone on in the Academy Awards for quite some time, where the more popular films, you have films like Avengers Endgame, which was previously the highest grossing film of all time. That doesn't get nominated for anything except for maybe a few technical awards, whereas the lesser seen, quote unquote, more arty films were the ones that receive Oscar gold and Oscar attention. So in this way, to this year's Academy Awards is not too much different than previous. However, the fact that Netflix has set the record for the number of Academy Award nominations for a streaming service in 2020 is indicative of the way people were consuming entertainment in 2020. It's almost silly to give the numbers, but the box office was down cumulatively $9 billion from 2019 to 2020, and all of that can be blamed on COVID-19.
Okay, you have a very good record, a good batting average, Jim. Let's get right to it now. Best Actor, what's your pick?
Best Actor? So Best Actor, I think, will go to Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. He is posthumously nominated, obviously. He is also nominated with Riz Ahmed and Steven Yeun, who are the first Asian American actors to be nominated in the Best Actor category. Riz Ahmed, the first Muslim to be nominated in that category. But I do think that Chadwick Boseman will probably take it.
Best Actress now.
Best Actress, I think the front runner right now is Carrie Mulligan for Promising Young Woman. This is a really interesting feminist tale from a female director, female creative team as well. I think Promising Young Woman is well positioned going into the award ceremony.
Okay, well, go quickly now to the Best Supporting Actor, and there are a lot of familiar names, both in the Best Supporting Actor and Actress. But what's your pick?
Daniel Kaluuya, who was nominated for Get Out a couple of years ago, he gives a magnetic, electric performance as Chairman Fred Hampton, the chairman of the Black Panther Party in Illinois. He will actually be going up against his castmate, Lakeith Stanfield, also in Judas and the Black Messiah. This is a brilliant film. This is one that I really hope that people check out. Daniel Kaluuya is the front runner for Best Supporting Actor. And
we had another Borat movie this year. Give me your Best Supporting Actress nod.
It's the most 2020 movie of 2020 is Borat's subsequent movie film. And Maria Bakalova, famous for the Rudy Giuliani scene in Borat 2, is nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Best Supporting Actress is always sort of a dark horse category, and so I'm picking sort of an upset here. It would be interesting to see Maria Bakalova take that award for Borat's daughter.
And I've lost count. Glenn Close is also nominated in that category, and I think she has surpassed Peter O'Toole as most nods with no wins.
Yeah, 8 nominations, if I recall correctly, for Glenn Close. Still not a win. Hillbilly Elegy has not been a critically acclaimed film, so that does sort of handicap her performance going into the award ceremony. She was also nominated for a Razzie for that award for that film as well.
Okay, now, as far as Best Director, and then we'll get to Best Picture. We got about 2 minutes. Give me your pick for Best Director.
Best Director, I think, will go to Chloe Zhao. She's the first Asian American woman to be nominated for Best Director. Nomadland is her brilliant, elegiac, beautiful movie that I think is very similar to Parasite in the way that it's sort of capturing how, like, the mood of the country and sort of the way in which working class folks have sort of rebelled against the system and whatnot. Frances McDormand is nominated in the lead role, and I think Chloe Zhao is well positioned to get a win. She won the Golden Globe for Best Director. She would be the first Asian American woman, first to be nominated, and then to win if she does pull off the win late April.
And you're a little torn on exactly what's going to be Best Picture, so split it and tell me what you think.
Well, I think Minari is peaking at the right time. This is about a Korean-American family that is settling in Arkansas. However, Mank, which is the story of the writer of Citizen Kane, Mankiewicz, it's a sort of a Hollywood tale. That leads the way with 10 nominations. It's got more nominations than any other film this year. However, Minari is a beautiful film that seems to be peaking at the right time. Only 6 nominations for that, yet once again, this is sort of capturing some of the lower class, working class movements in the country, and I'll be interested to see how the campaigns over the next month and a half go.
Okay, and we'll see what happens on the night of the Oscars. Jim Hunter, is always good to see you. Thanks a lot for joining us, and stay safe.
Thank you. You too, Brett.
All right. You're watching Eyewitness News at 9. Brandon will be back in a moment.